Hello, hello, and welcome back to Sunless Sea. It is a new recording session for me, so it's been a hot minute. When we left off, we had gotten Mr. Sachs, and I'm a little worried about where this is gonna go. So I'm going to hang on to a level up to be able to spend it to tell him to fuck off if I'm worried I can't do what he wants. He had asked us to... It should be somewhere in here. Oh yeah, we ate human flesh previously, that's right. And we're suspicious. Where is Santa's? There we go. Saxon Snow. He wants to go to either Khan's Heart or Pigmo Isle. Both of those I have a rough idea, because I've played this game in the past, but I've never gotten far in it. Because I've never been good at it. Which is why I look forward to any advice all of you are willing to give me, so long as you're not giving story spoilers. Yeah, so I think we're gonna try and do what Santa's asking us next time. But first, I want to talk with the Admiral real quick. We can get fuel from him for favors. Let's hang on to those because we have more than enough fuel. Our hold is looking a little full. Alright, it's about half full. It's not that full. We definitely need more food. Hold on. Let's quickly buy some more food. And then we'll make more plans. Let's get up to 10 food. Now our hold is at 25 out of 40. Let us open our map. So, generally, Khan's Heart and Pigmoat lie around the center of the map in my previous experience. I have never gone further east than about, like, this line, or that I'm drawing here. And I've never gone further south than about this line right here. I've always stuck to the upper corner of the map whenever I played the game in the past. I like the lineup we got. I feel like Shepherd's Isle and Abbey Rock makes sense to be in front of London in a lot of ways for me. Just because it's like this scattering of loose islands. And Chapel of Light being right in front of the, sorry, I have a little bit of a cold. Right in front of the Codex also makes sense to me, with the Abbot Horizon there. I feel like you could make an awesome Sunless Sea board game where the islands randomly generate but has tiles. Anyway, I've been wasting time. Let us set out. Because I think... Yeah, we're not going to go and make the wine run, so I don't want to fill up my hold. So yeah, first delivery. Cool, so I named that Devour. Yeah, Khan's Heart or Pigmo Isle. We read that last time, but there it is if you want to pause and read it. And it'll cost us a secret if we want to tell him to fuck off because we're scared. He's gonna make our engine run more efficiently, apparently, which is very good. I'm trying to check. It'd be my hold. I have 5 secrets. That's more than enough to not be too worried. Okay. I'm just trying to think and reorient myself a little bit. Yeah, we got lots of food and fuel. His blessing, 2,000 engine power and 25% fuel efficiency. That is awesome. And we're going to take advantage of it to use him as a exploration vessel. Let's look at some of our other missions we had. So, we're acquainted with the Sisters of Hunter's Keep. The Rose Market. I don't know what the 82 on the Rose Market means. Time the Healer, 7. I believe it means that we've been in the world for 7 days. We have 8 Admiral Favors, and so, in this case, the 8 and the 2, that's how many points of favor we have towards them from helping them. Some of these I know what the numbers mean, some of them I don't. We are now working with criminals, that's what this one here is. We found the, restaurant up north, in the Vanderbright. The heir. I want to talk with her about her dad before I tell her that I met him, just because I want to hear what she thinks of her dad. Which, if we go and talk with her, because we met her dad on the Fungal Island. But to ask her about her father, we need to have a strange catch, so we gotta go fishing at some point. Well, not fishing, monster hunting is the easiest way to get a strange catch. Often monsters will have strange catches in their stomach. Or they themselves will be a strange catch. He wants to go Frostfound, which is somewhere to the north, I believe, according to rumors I've heard. Yeah, that's our home and our past. We're a little bit suspicious. We've eaten human flesh. We found our father's bone, or we want to find our father's bones. The Admiralty wants us to find Gilder's Morn in the Corsair Forest, which will likely be somewhere in the middle of the map. We brought a criminal to Vanderbright. We're working with Mr. Sachs. We've met a couple gods. This recap, I feel like, is just helpful to some of you, too, because, you know, this is a weekly series, so some of this stuff happened a long time ago. We need to get some mutter salt back to London in order to learn more of our dad. We welcomed some passengers in the past, but I don't think we have... Oh, yeah, these are miscellaneous things. I don't think we have any right now. I don't know what the 5 there means. I don't know what almost safe means. We've met her father. We can get a submarine if we want. We're wary. Your terror will always drop to 50 when you get to London. That's good to know. We still gotta go to Nuncio. By the way, if I'm ever pronouncing things weird, please correct me. Alright. Yeah, let's just sail out. Let's turn our light off, because we don't need it in safe waters like this. And I believe I can trade news for Z stories, which I believe I need for Mutter Salt, if my memory is serving correct. So let's do that on our way out here with the light ship. So it's worth mentioning, scaling is very much played with here. The scale of things is never accurate, and the implication with these guys, I think, is supposed to be that they're very far from London's shore. You know, like all video games, scale is a hard thing to deal with. Speak to the crew. Yep, and we get some Z stories, and we reduce our terror. Alright, let's set back out. Again, no need to have our lights on right now. We're not in very dangerous waters. We can get another report on the Abbey while we're passing by it. That's always good to have to turn in for a little bit of fuel. You generally want to stop at every single dock you hit up as you go, you know? Shepherd's Wash. Yeah. I was talking a little bit at the start of the stream before I started recording, but like, I adore fail better games because I'm a big fan of cosmic horror, especially when it's used in a comedic sense, which they do very excellently while also not... I have to figure out if this is worth the thing. I gotta check out how much food costs in the mainland. And if I can use this as a quick money run. Report. Nothing happens, let's just watch us. Same dialogue as last time we did this, yeah. Yeah, I adore things that use cosmic horror in a comedic sense, which they do very well while also not ruining the horror of it, which is, I think, is fantastic. It's part of why I love Welcome to Night Vale, because it's a very similar vibe. So yeah, we're gonna more or less sail straight out and just be sending our Z-Bat out in the hopes that it finds something. Station... Alright, what did that say? Station 3. I think it said... Yeah, Station 3. Let's turn our light back on. Just light that up. Light that puppy up. But yeah, like, this stuff is very well written. I want to eventually play a lot more fail better games on the channel. Maybe one day I'll make a Fallen London series. Here we go. Yeah. It's a shame we picked the path we did with that other mission, because the other guy wanted to come here. But chat voted and we picked the Nuncio option. So far, Santa's not angry at us. Station 3. Machinery hums behind high steel walls. Up the hill, there are visible outlines of warehouses and buildings with a spire, but the lamps are low where they burn at all, or low where they burn at all, and your ship is the only one in harbor. So I've mentioned previously I've played this game a lot. I barely know what's happening with most of these islands. Like, I've put hours into this game, and I still only have the most surface of surface level knowledge. I have no fucking clue what's going on here, aside from the fact that they're clearly looking for nearly dead people. Or if you don't want to bring them to Vanderbrett, I suppose. Yeah, so we can deliver long boxes, but I don't have any. We can try the gate because we don't have any. We can search for signs of visitors. But that'll be a challenging mirrors check. Train your telescopes on shore. Might be best to get a look from a distance. Church or something else. You stand on the high point of your ship and look to shore. There's a steepled building on the horizon, by far the largest thing in sight. No cross marks the top of it, nor any other symbols you recognize. Try the gate. The only way past the walls is an unimposing but sturdy-looking gate. If the triple-barred silvery metal, or a gate of triple-barred silvery metal, a sign beside it reads "Deliveries." No way in. The metal is steel hard and icy cold to the touch. Attempts to chisel with a crowbar fail. Perhaps you could bring the ship's guns to bear, but no. If you return with a certain delivery, the gate will open. You'll know if you find it. Search for signs of other visitors. It never hurts to know what you are up against. Succeed! A box lies broken on the ground at one of the far quays. No one has cleared away the debris. A torn label reads "Soothe and Coo." Carved shards of apothecary bottles. A curious oval of silvered metal the size of a camo brooch. Cameo brooch? I don't know what that is. I'm dumb. Alright, I guess let's move on. Let's send our Z-Bat out again. Alright, open the map. Alright, we've dipped south a little bit, but that's a-okay by my books. Ooh, I get nervous when we're in open water with no clear signs of any rocks or anything. A big breeze rises. The improbable scent of stone out of some distant desert. You are close to the salt lines. Ah, I know this. This is a potentially profitable trade run. If I can find them. There's a light buoy there. Something underwater some distance to the east. Something some distance to the north. The salt lines. Here we go. Oop. I was wanting to turn off my light. So here we go. Salt lines. And what is that? That's a friendly boat, I believe. Zayla rises her head, sniffs sharply. Blood on the wind. Okay, let's sail along the side of these salt lines. Discovered the salt lines. Oh god, it's not friendly. Alright, pirate fight. Pirate fight. Come on. Keep moving. Here we go. We're behind them now. This is where you want to be in these fights. So then they can't get ya. Here we go. Bastards. They approached me. We got this. We got this. Boats are easy to fight compared to monsters. They got a crew of 9, man. Same size as mine. Their boat's a little bigger than mine, though, so they should probably have a bigger crew, the fools. Oh, I think they might have had a bigger crew and I've been killing it. A false star flares in the cavern roof directly above you, flames and fades. That's interesting. So there's false stars in the cave ceiling. Come on. Ah, I was hoping that would do maximum damage and kill them. I like how weapons have different damage they deal depending on if you're fighting a monster or a boat. Alright, let's loot and scuttle her. We got some fuel, some food, and a cache of curiosities. Crates. Crates of fuel, okay. Coke, like coal, but more so. As the Department of Infernal Refractions would have it. Alright, we're all clear. Excuse me. Alright, let's go ahead and approach these salt lines. Zeal Port. So this is one of those things that I've always felt like might be a bad idea to engage in, but I've never actually seen repercussions for my action. There is a vast sorrow in the empty eyes. The salt lines. 2 basalt beasts, cathedral-sized. They frown eternally at each other across the black waves. The north one carries an encampment. Creeping human figures eat away at the features like rot. Picking. There's a supply dock below. I gotta read a little bit more moodily than I haven't been reading moodily enough. Ooh, 20 units of cargo space. How much space do I have? I'm a little overboard. Maybe on the way back, because they want to go to London anyway. Alright, visit the Unmakers. Muscular pick wielders rest on camp stools, watching you approach, passing a hip flask around. An uncourteous overseer beckons you to sit. Fungal tisane and tea cakes. We get fun from the bazaar, it's true, but Station 4? I wouldn't call us Station 4. It's a little grandiose. The stones are stuffed with secrets, but most of them are used as garden statuary or occult basalt. Most of them. Some go down to places under the bazaar. More tea cakes? So that's cool, these guys are technically Station 4. So our generation actually lined up things really nicely, because sometimes this can be closer to us than Station 3, depending on how the map generates, but I think we have a very good map this time. Let's go ahead and compile a port report. Note for the Admiralty. Records of activities of the Unmakers, such as they are. Right of stone and silence. I can use words. So yeah. On our way back, we might stop by again, because we can pick up 20 cargo worth of stone and bring it back to London for a pretty hefty payout. Alright. As it stands right now, let's go out a little further. Because we got a little extra fuel, we got plenty of food, we're doing good. No islands to find. Yeah, things are looking quite nice, I'd say. Right. Sorry, I'm getting a little tense because we're so far from shores. Ooh. Okay. Keratin's lobe. Aaron's gyrus. Oh, look at that. There's a house there. Port Cecil. The principles of coral. The corpse rainbow glow from beneath the waves echoes the false stars above. Alright. Found something new. Port Cecil. Let's flick off our lights again. The Zailer is praying. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah, I was hoping to get something. Albino Moray. Come on, give me the dock. Okay, we're safe. Whew. What do they got for shops here? A harbor provisioner. Seems to overcharge mostly. Actually, what does it say? A sluggish and hostile merchant squints warily. A few goods of indifferent quantity are available. Port Cecil. A Sorkel's silver glow. I hope I'm reading that right. A heaven for players of games. Rumpled convolutions of coral fill the water, glimmering with a silvery light. The harder you look, the more you see shapes amid the chaos. I can see, it looks like chess pieces mostly. Almost as if they were sculpted. This one could be a carenellated castle. That one, a horse's head. A neat little port huddles into the sides, or into the side of a coral island. Prosiac, Imperial Docks and houses tucked away in a Barque organic chaos. I never feel stupider than when I'm reading aloud. That curious silvery light amongst the frozen chaos of coral, the scene has the unreal air of a pencil sketch, crumpled and discarded. Alright, so we can play chess. I'm guaranteed to succeed, that's cool. I have God, this is 25 intelligence, huh? I can explore, I can gather intel. Put a Blemmigan on shore if I want. Hold on. Come with me, Blemmigan. Ah. Okay, my Blemmigan won't do it. I'll keep him on me, though. I should have him on me, really. Alright. I can gather Skintalak if I want. Alright, let's start with a port report. What happens here? Chess dreams, silver lights. The older inhabitants of Port Cecil carry coral incrustations like a disease, splotched with silvery light. They like to go up into the limestone heights behind the harbor to lay their heads against the pillars and towers, stare at the roof beneath, dream open-eyed. Sometimes they speak of things far away, the Connites' work, the smuggler wars, the Fathom King's secrets. Perhaps it's not all invented. The coral speaks to them. Let's go ahead and play some chess. Pursuing chess and the principles. Yeah, let's go. Chess. Chess is popular in the principles. The port is full of exiles, drunks, and washed-up Z-traders. They all play, often obsessively. Be careful. The chess pieces are carved from Skintalak. Here, in the principles, that can be very dangerous. Let's go. The disciplined success. Odd thoughts bubble up each time you touch a chess piece. This one longs for home. That one has a secret desire for revenge against the slayer of its rank mate. This one will be a queen one day. Those would do better as metal. You taste the metal. You ignore these thoughts. You move methodically to a victory over your opponent. He blinks. Checkmate? He asks helplessly. When enough games and something else will occur. Okay, cool. And gets some experience. Okay, it gets a little harder every time. Let's play another game. Another success. And same dialogue. Alright. Okay, now it's getting a lot harder. Let's go one more time. A loss. Still gives me experience. Your opponent shakes your hand. Time to go. Time to go, she tells you. Don't worry, you'll be back. Her tongue lingers. Her fingers are cold. Yeah, let's take a break. I don't want to lose myself in this chessboard. Let's explore the coral knoll around Port Cecil. Sea lamps dark around silvery coral. Humps and columns rise from the coral. A bewildering maze. Go carefully. Ooh, hey there, handsome. A privateer encampment. This was an empty cliff top above the bleak waves. Now it blazes with color. Striped tents, colored flames, the music of pianola and kettle drums. I don't know what that instrument is. I know what a kettle drum is. Mustached women and languorous men play chess. Carved bones eat cats and polish their terrifying brass weapons. These are Iron Republic privateers. I believe the Iron Republic was once a colony of hell before it overthrew them, I think? I could be wrong on that. Because yes, hell is sending colonies. Pirates whose practices whose practices contravene the very laws of nature. I can attack them or creep close and eavesdrop. You know, I'm a little bit of a sneaky boy girl, sneaky thing. I'm a sneaky thing. Let's do that. Creep close and eavesdrop. The Republic is privy to gossip of hell. Creep close and you may learn impossible secrets. Shut up, phone! I don't know if that even got picked up. Hell yeah. Fragments of meaning. They're speaking of a raid on the Khans of Glory, from which they stole pieces of prayer, of a boat that rivaled a rival band made about stealing the Empress's wedding dress, of a sort of spiced meat which fills the heart with love. But they speak too, almost coherently, of privateer lairs in the Western Wall, back towards home, of passwords in use, of brass embassy protocol and tuning technique for drawing lost souls close. A buzzing rises in your brain as you listen, until your eyes become unfocused and your tongue feels thick and heavy. You creep away before anything worse can happen, but this is an odd and useful miscellany of facts. Okay. And I think with that, we're ready to head out to sea again. But we'll do that. I'm gonna actually leave it on pause so the monster can swim away. Next week on Sunless Sunday. Ooh, we did a lot this time. We really sailed out far. And I mean, that's shown by the fact that we're just shy of 30 minutes. Man, there's a boat stuck in the coral there. That's cool. But yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed this episode, and cards will be appearing in a moment. Click one of them to watch some other content, some that I recommend, some that YouTube recommends. Love all you very, very, very much, and ta-ta for now!